Are you mad? Because I am. My brain is full of the skibidi gat rot which is descended from the Ohio lands. You know, walking with your friend, you turn to them and look them in the eyes, grab their ass cheeks and squeeze hard. Get near their ear and whisper, "You ass pretty big boy. Shame you're a good man in a cruel world." Hello and welcome people to Mud Island, a survival don't starve together like game, but it's questionable. Yes, it's a game, but you forget it is, until you play as the female main character, get knocked out by a random enemy and get the stick by force. By the name of the game I can confirm, yes, it's quite mad. The gameplay is quite basic, you can move both with keyboard and mouse. The combat is basically hit, run away, hit, run away. Building is simple but a little buggy. There is a leveling system which is simple with only 3 stats to level, health, attack and speed, and you have bunch of skills which have a different leveling system, but the game has its own charm, like making executions, pillaging villages, kidnapping people and making them your own, even though you killed their family. It has quite the unique crafting tables and items to craft, and of course, you can do the thing. The story is as this: you have a party with your friends on a boat, bought from the most reliable Eastern European seller, and then you crash. You wake up as the female MC Yona on the shore and meet the male MC called Man, and you can customize them. You can as well change the color of your nipples. There are 3 types of quests: green, which can be done by the female and the male MC, blue is for the male MC, and the purple is for the female MC. The green ones don't have any meaning to the story of the game and are for unlocking new workbenches and gems which unlock a new area. The first one I met is the boss native, who has 2 girls attached on his back with a rope, and he uses one of them as an attack by smashing her to the ground. And not only, but he fucks her to heal, and his death animation is he gets an erection then freezes. I thought the game was bugged, but that's how he dies. If Yona is defeated, he'll beat the shit out of you, then attach you, and I don't want to talk about the rest. When you kill him, you can find the chest which unlocks the meat workbench, with which you can craft quite some absurd stuff, like the head or hand candle, the flesh collector, potted pipes, or some saggy tits. Or you can craft the blood sword which makes bodies explode. Second boss is Spike, a large spider. If you're defeated by him with Yona, he will stretch your body until you give in, then get his big schlong. His cave is one of the main iron deposits, so I suggest you to go there first to grind some iron before doing any bosses, because the iron sword is the best beginner sword you can get. You unlock the spider workbench, which doesn't have much interesting stuff to craft, but it uses a special material dropped from the boss. But don't worry, Spike respawns. Third boss can only be done by Yona, who lures you in his tent just to do the thing with you. Then you fight him, you unlock the men's workbench, which is a dildo bench that can craft pee-pee walls, the milker, which can only be used by NPCs after they give birth, and other sus items. Fourth boss is the Planton, who is a massive plant, and if you're defeated as Yona, it will spank you. Then you will witness nature's wrath by getting your stomach expanded by a massive plant. Yeah, going through every scene does damage my mental by a little bit. When you defeat Planton, you will get a green gem, which is one of the 3 gems you have to get to unlock a certain area in the game. And bosses are located in different biomes, but about that later. The 5th boss is Kite, who is a big worm, and it's one of the few bosses who doesn't have an animation with Yona. Upon defeating him, you'll get the red stone. The 6th boss is Nex, a giant bird who as well doesn't have an animation with Yona. You'll get the final blue stone after defeating him. The other quests are the actual story, which can be done only by the female MC, and companion quests which can be done by the male MC for obvious reasons. There will be a red fog below the swamp area, where you will meet your friends, Reika and Keigo, getting down to business. You can interrupt them or watch. If you want to get Reika as your companion and do the thing with her, I suggest you to interrupt it. Afterwards I will tell you the procedure so you can get the best outcome. Then you need to move upwards to another fog. There you will meet another one of your friends, Takumi, who tases Keigo and Reika and uses an herb that awakens her inner desires, so he can fuck her. You can stop him or watch. You have to fight Takumi, and his fight is pretty easy. By the way he looks, you can tell he can't fight well. After you defeat him, he will run away like the bitch he is. You will talk to your friends, there will be a choice you need need to make to either side with Kigo or Reika. If you side with Kigo, he will leave Reika. If you side with Reika, they will stay together, which will have another scene with them doing some gymnastics. You can interrupt or watch. If you make noise, they will split up. If you do make them break up at choosing sides or now, it won't matter. Her quest will be available whenever they break up, but about her quest later. North of your position there will be a valley with a lot of herbs, and next to it a place where women are drugged with a horny potion. North of that you will meet Takumi again, who has used the same herb to drug native women. His fight is the same as the one before, and you have choices to make: to kill, apologize, or tie him up. If you kill, the quest ends there. If you apologize, he will drug you and use you. If you tie him up, you can continue the quest, but you need to put food in his inventory so he doesn't die. After some time you can talk to him. He will give you a walkie-talkie and help you out. Afterwards you need to go to the chaos biome, which is unlocked with the 3 gems. Speaking of biomes, there are different kinds of biomes with different kinds of enemies. We have plains biome, which is 3/4 of the whole map, and in only these areas are the villages, from which you can kidnap natives from and turn them into your slaves. Or you can kill the inhabitants over and over and over and over again, cause you can reset by loading the save again. I have not spread my tyrannical rule on the people and have not unleashed my anger upon the local residents. That's false claims, don't look on the screen. Inside the plains biomes there are forests which have 2 mini bosses that can be tamed. Bigfoot, who I killed, and 20 hours after that I found out I can tame him. He's located right there. Second one is Werewolf, who is right here. They have animations for Yona when she is defeated, but I prefer not to speak about them. North of the northern forest there is a cave called the Dump of Exiles. If you enter this hole, you will end up at the bottom of the earth, and this place kinda creepy. I think I found where the crack addicts hide. In the middle right part of the plains biome there is a place called the Ruins. You have to defeat the 2 bandits with the female MC. If you're defeated by them and resist, they'll cut the tip of your tomato, and well, it's gross. When you defeat them, you will get a dick statue which can be attached on the woman's statue bottom. The Ruins is a dungeon with 10 levels. From here you can get different kinds of loot, mainly diamonds, which you need for crafting upgraded versions of the axe, pickaxe, and the sword. There are interesting mobs with the names of Daddy and Mummy. On the 5th level you have to fight a big machine, and on the final 10th level an annoying sword guy. If you want to get the most OP weapon in the game, the katana, you have to fight the big machine. But you need to reset the dungeon by returning to the stairs and pressing reset. Next one is the swamp. In the middle right there you can get the plant workbench that can craft items which reduce raid levels and numbers. About raids. Oh man, I love changing subjects mid-review. Raids happen randomly, somewhat per day, but don't quote me on that. If you don't have any native companions in your base, the raid will target you. Otherwise the raid targets a random native NPC, not the special ones. If you don't defend that one NPC, it will get stolen and you have to take them back. If time runs out, they die. Only happened to me once, because I was exploring the game on 10x speed and I didn't notice, so I loaded my last save, went to the village and unleashed horror upon the innocent. I executed, tortured, and murdered everyone and displayed their bodies so they would know you never steal my wives. Oh, by the way, the one cool thing about combat in this game is when you do a heavy attack and kill the target, you can cut off parts of their body, including the pipe, and you can rip apart parts of their dead body for food or crafting. Cannibalism is an option. Time can be increased by pressing shift plus comma and decreased with shift plus dot. And if you run into water with sped up time, you can just walk in the water without running out of breath. Back to biomes. The desert biome has one unique bow mini boss and little cats. One awesome thing out of 1,000 atrocities I had to witness. The blue biome, which has cows, sheep, ostriches, turtles, and this cool white tiger. You need blood rain for him. Create a bunch of these dolls and place them so you can have a guaranteed blood rain. The chaos biome is unlocked when you have the 3 gems with you. From there you can get new materials like hardwood and chaos ore. You can get these cute rocks and dress them like maids. These are all the areas areas in the game. There will be a green fog by the side of the river in the chaos biome. All of Yona's friends and the male MC will be there. Takumi will call you and tell you he's in trouble and you need to save him. There will be a cave entrance which was previously blocked and now is open. It's a sex dungeon. No joke. It actually is. The enemies wear some weird clothes and you will meet this big guy. The boss here is a woman with a whip, Sally. And if you have saved Takumi, he will be there getting whipped and squeaking like a pig on a horse. If you defeat her, you can either punish her or leave. She will try to persuade you to fuck her. You can leave or do the thing with her. If you choose the boom boom, you have two options: to become her cuckoo or she to be your flashlight. Choose the second option cause you can do intimacy with her. Then she'll be available to be your companion as well as Takumi. But I did a save before I let him leave so I can reload and kill him if he does some shit. But I ain't putting him near my wives. I put him far away with Keigo. Now companions, they're special NPCs which can be recruited. They can only be done by the male MC for obvious reasons. When you have done the Takumi chase and made Reika and Keigo break up, a quest for the male MC will be available. Follow my steps if you want the best outcome. Go to her quest, console her. For the next step you need to improve relations with her. You can do that by dancing with her. Just hold Q, press 0 and speed up the time until you get 100 relation with her. The way you can see it is by clicking her, then go to status and hover over her relations. After that you can continue. Select I love Reika, go and meet up with Keigo and keep pressing I love Reika. Then you will have to fight Keigo. When you defeat him, click observe, then select a duo. You have a special sex scene with her. You're welcome. Next up is the mermaid. She is located on the southeastern part of the map. You need to craft a raft to reach her or use the time water exploit. Now to get the best outcome you need to have a rainbow shell bra in your inventory. Get the shells from the shores of the island and you need to get a rainbow collar from the sea. After that craft the rainbow bra. For this mission you need to get a fishing rod to get her bra out of this pocket. When you do, she'll appear and ask you to have it back, and then oh whoopsie doopsie, she accidentally lands on your cock with her tits on it. How could this have happened? After your first round, give her the rainbow seashell bra so she can be yours. If you don't, she'll roast you and be gone forever. Next one is Shinu, the chubby woman with fat honkers. The way you can win her over is by not listening to the voices but by apologizing. You have to cook a steak set in order to continue onwards. Then do the thing with her and you have collected another woman. North of the ancient ruins there will be a mission for the female MC. You have to help this old man get to his lab, but in the end you get tricked by him. He wants to kill you and use your face for his robot. If you win, the robot kills the old man and he dies, but you can take the head. You can enter his laboratory and find quite the strange prototypes he has made. The more I play this game, the more I question the developer's mental health. In the laboratory there will be a mission for only the male MC. You will meet Cassie and her head in a chamber. She will ask you to retrieve her body, and once you do, you can assemble her, then she can be your companion. There will be another green fog boss fight you can do, Mr. Dolman, who has toys. You can't see them, but let me describe them to you. They're very realistic and lively female toys, but without their legs and hands. I think I have said enough. If you're defeated by him with Yona, he will turn her into that exact toy. If you defeat him, he will accidentally crash into his machine and will turn into the same toys he has made. Last one is the giantess. She's located in the chaos region. She'll be quite mad. Once you defeat her, you can kill her or leave. But if you wait long enough, you can seduce her. By that I mean compliment her appearance and actually have a romantic intercourse. She's my favorite character from all. She is hot, cute and nice, and it's the first time I didn't get traumatized. You unlock the pretty bench after her fight. If you want to take her with you, you need to level your party skill cause she takes 5 slots, and I dress her with the maid outfit because her nipples are out with her normal outfit, and I don't want to have more censoring to do. There are other characters you can get, like the underground woman from the bottom of the earth, and you can transform her by getting the mandrake and pushing her into a well. But the mandrake is very rare. I got bought it once and I accidentally ate it and died. I had to take 2 hours more until I said fuck it and quit. I ain't dealing with this. The big muscular woman you can get from high level raids. Build a health totem from the meat workbench and multiple flower totems from the plant workbench for a higher woman chance. You need fighter orbs to recruit her, which you can get from the higher level raids. The older sister native you can get from overdosing old women with youth potions. The way you do it is by crafting abortion potions from the old men and giving it to your pregnant natives. Then you will receive a life orb, which is used to make the rejuvenation potion better. If you don't want to murder unborn babies, you can just craft 20 normal rejuvenation potions and use them. I used commands to spawn the items cause I was lazy. That's everything from the game. It's probably the most insane game I've ever played. It's good, it's unique, and it stands out from the other porn games. There are a lot of crazy shit happening in it, and most of it I didn't want to see. Apologies about the delay. I'm currently working at Lidl, and my naps after work are a full good night's sleep. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a nice day. See you in the next one.
Fuck up, that boy a bimbo. Getting low, they playing limbo. Tried to slice me, I went Kimbo.